Hey everybody, how's it going? And welcome back to Pokemon Yellow How To, and today how to duplicate items using the expanded item bag. Technically we don't need to use Missing No to duplicate, but we do need Missing No to help set up the expanded item bag. This method also avoids using arbitrary code execution or ACE. We won't need like WSM or 4F for this. This is actually very simple to do. The reason why Missing No is helpful is because we need to get 255 items. I already have rare candy here that's basically times 0 or 256, so if I toss 1, I'll get 255, which is great. The best way to get 255 from Missing No is to have 1, like this Pokeball here, encounter Missing No once, it'll add 128 to the 6th slot to give you 129. If you toss 2 from that slot, you'll have 127, encounter Missing No again, or catch it in the same battle, sometimes you can do that, and that'll bring you nicely to 255, which is great. I have a couple items here that I'm going to duplicate, and so once you have your item bag looking kind of like this, all you really gotta do is make sure you have your stack of 255 in the 3rd slot, then have tossable items above it. I have 3 items beneath this, that's important. So, let's start tossing these items. You'll see that that stack starts to multiply. What we do now is actually toss the top one for as many times we had extra items down on the bottom. So in this case 3, there's 2. Here's our 3rd one. Now we do that, make it where you toss where there's only going to be 2 remaining of that item, so now there's 2, to even out the rest we have there. And it's actually pretty nice, it brings us back to times 0, which is great, because that's more stable than 255, as you might have guessed. So now we're actually kind of in a bad spot for the expanded item bag, because sometimes you'll like hang on certain items, if you will. I'll show you. Where it's like, it's sometimes hard to navigate. So the best way to do that actually is to go to a spot that allows you to move through there pretty easily. And I believe the best method I have for that is to simply go like right here, pretty much. It can be in any of this area thanks to those shrubs up there at the top, left and right of the screen, but it's more important on the left, I believe. Now that we're here, go up here, grab our item. Yeah, so you'll accidentally back out. I always press B instead of A, because some of those items will crash your game if you click on them. We don't want to do anything with the rare candy, we're going to actually use the Master Ball this time. So go in here, so I just press down, and then B whenever it stops. Down, then B. And that should be about it after that, once you hit this cancel. So now it's based on slots here. We're going to go to the magical one, item slot 35. Which is right after these here. It's pretty much always going to be Ultra Ball, Great Ball, and then some item. Usually it's HMO4 here, it seems like. So then we'll have Cascade Badge, which actually changes based on which direction we go. So if we go left or right, it'll change the index number. And if we go up or down, it alternates from 1 to 0, which is pretty neat, because if you remember, 0 actually corresponds to 256. So now we have 256 Master Balls, just like that. So now we go back up. And we'll have our item from before, so we can actually keep the Cascade Badge if we want. Switch that in, and then boom, there we go. So now one thing you can do is fly away immediately afterwards. It helps to have a flyer. It is possible to escape, because sometimes the map, as you can see, gets jumbled. You can get out of it, but sometimes it can be tricky. I always recommend flying away though, for that reason. I'm going to return back to the spot from before. Right here should be fine. It'll let me face down. You don't really have to, I just like to. Let's do that again, but this time with an item that isn't like 1. I guess it could technically already be times 0, but then what's the point? We're going to do this max revive, but you shouldn't normally have it 95. Go back down there. Press down until it stops you, then press B just once at a time. In this case, in this spot, it should only be once. There's another Cascade Badge. So in this case, things get kind of weird, where if we go down 1, it might add 1, and if we go up, it'll take away. And then, you know, we go over, it'll become 1 less index, so, you know, apparently the next one in that direction is revive. This one will be guard spec. But if you go down quite a bit, you can actually kind of fix it to where it goes back to 0, 0. And if I go up again, it should be like, okay, 99, which is fine. This could technically be 100 then, if that's the case. It is, okay. So that being the problem there, Go back to our original spot. Make it where you have only one remaining. Switch it in, and then go down, and it'll alternate down one. And boom, there we go. Get back out of here. See, that's what you gotta be careful of. Got ahead of myself there. You patiently go back up to the top of your item bag, which is up here past the normal cancel. Replace the Cascade badge. Let's grab TM24. Go back to item slot 35. Cascade badge is still there. There we go. We're just going to make it easy and toss the 93 to give us one remaining. Just go down. You gotta be a little careful though with some of the items. If you go too close to a boundary, there's a good chance it might make you crash. So it's best not to move too far when you don't have to, in this case. And then now we have that multiplied, go back up. Being careful, of course. I went too far down, so now it's taking forever. It's being really laggy. So that's what I meant, is it's good to have those like bushes on screen. Otherwise it'll be super slow like this. Okay, this is exactly what I meant. This is gonna be a real pain, and you have to like press multiple times to advance up. If you don't count it just right, you might accidentally press B. Obviously, like something like the ether, you can probably press A, because it's probably just normal ether. There we go, cool. The last one was only like one click. And so you can see there, we nicely have everything at 256, which is amazing, because it did not require Missing No. You could use technically the Ghost form of Missing No, the Kabutops, or Aerodactyl form of Missing No. Those are easier to multiply with. So you could use those, but this is still faster than that. Obviously you need to use them to set up. It's a hell of a lot faster than using the normal Missing No. And it might even be faster than using Ace, honestly. As long as you have the correct setup of the item, it probably won't take very long. And you can like do a mass like duplication of many items. That was definitely the wrong thing. Like I did 3 right there, and that was pretty quick. Anyway, that's all I had for you, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.